Hi, everyone. This is Suzanne Castle. This is also Trading Tuesday, where we spend 10 minutes or less on how to just up level our lives, but not necessarily with the check mark success strategy, but with ease and flow, with joy and happiness, and making sure that we're living a life of extraordinary dream making and succeeding. So, I want to jump right in because today we're talking about, accepting a little more ease in our lives, accepting that things could be easier in our business. And I know that for most people that I work with anyway, most of my clients, they come to me when things are hard, when they're stuck, when there's conflict, when there's a problem and they're not really sure which way to go. And we all get in that space, don't we? So if you're feeling a little discouraged or you're feeling like you're just there's bumps in the road in front of you, it really can put a damper on your spirit. But there are some things that we can do to get back on track, to avoid being conquered by obstacles, by get rising above what seems elusive in the moment. And when we because when we're in that space, most of the time we let our feelings last too long in that space, and that is where we just tend to get scattered, right? And then things feel complicated, and then we go into hard, and then we just find ourselves stuck. So I'm going to give you 3 quick tips today. And if you're interested in any of this work, drop me a little note in the comment and I'll reach out. There's some tips I've got for you. I can send along some freebies. We could get on, a little chat call or something, and let's get you moving with flow, with ease, and with abundance. So the first thing that I would say is, I come to my clients often and I ask them a specific question, which is, what if this were easy? And then usually it's crickets, right? What if this were easy? Or what if this is easier than it is now? Can you imagine what it would look like if this was easy, even if you're stuck and you can't figure it out? What if this were easy? We make things so complicated, especially in the technology world, right? We have 15 different tools, right? We have our paper calendar, our calendar on our phone, our calendar on our computer. Some of us have calendars where clients can book times with us. And when we get in that space, we're like, well, this doesn't talk to this, da, 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 blah. Okay, but what if this were easy? Well, right now that means I'm going to grab my pack of Post-it notes, let's say, and I'm going to write down what I need to do. I'm going to stick it in front of me. That's an easy way to not forget something. What if this were easy? That will automatically bring more ease and flow and maybe uncomplicate some of the systems that you felt like you had to have, but that now aren't working for you any longer. My second tip for you would be that to take something big and break it down into chunks. Now, sometimes that seems intimidating, doesn't it? And, and that's honestly because we're looking at a great big picture. We're feeling like this is a really important dream, but gosh, it's impossible to get there. I don't have the time or the money or the this or the that. But instead, it's important to name that and then go, all right, let me set some smaller objectives. How could that lead up to that ultimate dream or that extraordinary prize? And maybe I can set aside 10 minutes every day to achieve one small part of that. Okay. When you do that, you're allowing yourself to feel the excitement of that dream. You're also breaking it down in more manageable chunks to get you there. So really try to avoid making your objectives so small that they feel trivial, right? They should excite you and drive you. You still want to make them challenging enough that you'll put in a good amount of effort to achieve them. But maybe you need a friend or a family member or a coach or something to hold you accountable to that. So share your smaller goals with these people and then urge them to be honest if they see you losing track. One thing I just talked about with I was on a call with some clients is that use this as a strategy. Set an alarm every day at a time when you want to work on it. Is it 4:30? From 4:30 to 4:45 every day, you're going to do this. You're going to work on this dream, and then tell an alarm, not a calendar notification, an alarm to remind you, um, like, hey, hot stuff, it's time to work on your dream today. And when that alarm goes out, that's what's going to show on the screen, right? So there are ways to do that with ease, again, with flow. And then I would say, I think one also thing that we don't give enough time and attention to is being creative, right? So I know that lots of people are like, oh, I don't have time to be creative. My day is very manic. I've got all these things going on. Okay, yeah, I feel you, right? But could you start off your day with 5 minutes of something creative? There's all sorts of books out there with a creative practice a day. I have a client right now who sets an alarm, and every day when that alarm goes off, no matter what that person's doing, unless they're right in the middle of a meeting, they pick out an adult coloring book and get busy for 15 minutes. Is it that before you go to bed every night, you are writing a note to someone? That's a creative activity, right? I've talked a lot about miracle walks where on your walk, you're walking, maybe you're listening to a podcast, you're getting your exercise, like you're doing several things at once. But can you also then tell your brain, find a miracle today? Find a miracle on my walk today, right? That's a creative activity. So all of this will then attract more abundance, will put you in this state of ease, will allow you to just feel a little more about your life. And don't we all need that, right? Looky there. Less than 6 minutes on your training Tuesday. So I want to help you get more ease. I want to help you get more abundance, more flow, more joy, more happy. Like that's what I'm all about at Suzanne Castle Consulting. Let's get you unstuck and back on the path of possibility. So drop me a message. Let me give you something because you checked this out and you commented. Like I'm all about that, like goody gumdrops. Like let's make it happen. And let's see if we can find ways to get you there. All right. Training Tuesday. I'll see you next Tuesday. Have a great day.